All right. So to you, Steve, what does the partnership with Tumaini mean to you? Because I think he has touched on how the collaboration came about, and I think it's almost similar. But you can also share your own perspective how the collaboration came about and what it means to have Tumaini collaborate with Booths Machakos.
Thank you so much, Elijah. What this partnership means to us as a Feast of Booths, number one, is the validation that we receive from Tumaini. Number two also is the affirmation that what we are doing is what we are faith-based. They are also faith-based. And when you look at it, you also realize that the main interest here is to serve the community, and it's the same thing that we are doing. Now, the Bible says that two are better than one. So this partnership for us really means a lot, because it is what we can give. I think we in this day and age as in those times where we have to really agree that as much as we give people spiritual help, there are also matters that don't need spiritual help. They need social help. They need matters in education. We can't pray over our children that they receive intelligence. They need to be educated. There's a man of God who said, if you don't die the death of fools, if you're in church and you have a medical condition, you have prayed, you prayed for, is not living. There's nothing wrong with God, there's nothing wrong with you. He has also provided other avenues. That's why we have a level 3A hospital with us here. So the partnership between us and Tumaini really works for the good of every one of us, because the people who come for the forum in September, and they have a medical condition that can be sorted out through the wisdom and the intelligence that God has given through the medical sphere, the medical world, it will be sorted. It will be sorted that way. We don't need to have people dying before their time because they couldn't access medical help, and we hide ourselves behind faith that we are praying, we are waiting for God to heal. We are waiting for God to heal. God heals, yes, but also doctors treat. And we also need to agree that one of the people who really gives a validation into the ministry of the Lord Jesus Christ is Luke. And Luke was a doctor, and he writes the book of Luke, and he writes the book of Acts of the Apostles, and he's really expressive when it comes to the healing that took place. So the other thing I would say here is that as a convener for the Feast of Booths, I would want people to know Tumaini International Trust and know what Tumaini is doing, because what God is using them to do, I'm not gifted in that area and I don't have a calling in that area, but I want to see kids and children in needy spaces given a chance to study, become better. Someone said the easiest way to chase poverty is through education. So if we can be able to have people from amongst us, and I love what the CEO has said, that time is gone where we used to sit waiting for Europeans to come and Americans to come and help us, because amongst us we have a lot of resources. Africa is the richest continent. We have amongst them all. We have people around us, and we have people within our churches. We have people in our work spaces and business spaces that can sponsor 5 kids, can sponsor 10 kids. We have families amongst us that can take 5 kids and say, we go take this kid from primary level to university level. We have those people we have those people amongst us and from around us. We have those people, and one of the things that we would want to see, and personally I would want to see that from the Feast of Booths, we have people that will take up kids, and through Tumaini, they get to know how Tumaini does it, and we channel our resources through Tumaini, because now Tumaini becomes our steward. They will manage the resources that we have and take these kids through school, and all the rest of the forums that they are having. And to me, I would say, I would want to see Tumaini highlighted. I would want to see them become visible, and that people would know that we have people amongst us who are Kenyans like us, that are impacting Kenyans like us, within us, in a great way. And many of us now can plug into what they are doing, because understand, we don't need to start anything else. When we have one of us who's doing it, we can channel our resources and see that Tumaini has been in existence from that 2002, and they've been able to do all this for all these years. They are celebrating 25 years next year, 2026. Now, this is a credible organization. It is an accountable organization. It's been there. It has stood the test of time. So your 1 million, your 2 million will not be misused You can imagine the resources that they have, the infrastructure that they have put into place. You can imagine how many millions and millions, hundreds of millions of naira has gone into this, and the lives that have been impacted. And that is what we want to see, that we can take our resources, and through Tumaini International Trust as a steward, we see them do more. And as we do the Feast of Booths, that's what is in my heart right now, that we can see Tumaini do more than what they have done, even after they've partnered with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So, even as we almost come to the closure of this conversation, looking ahead, this partnership that is really started. So, what are your hopes beyond 2025? For people who are watching this interview, for someone who wants to sponsor a child, support your work, how can they engage? Yes.
Thank you, Elijah. There are so many opportunities to partner with Tumaini through the Feast of Booths and even beyond the feast itself. For those who live closer by, we are located in Machakos County. But I think I would just want to give some contact information to begin with. First of all, during the Feast of Booths, we will have a tent there. So there will be information, there will be flyers shared, there will be information given and business cards shared and all that. But if you miss to get that, again, we are going to Tumaini International Trust in Massi. We have an office here. And perhaps the best thing is to give is several contact phone numbers. One is 0748 508 815. 0748 508 815. We also have 0727 820 769. Again, 0727 820 769. We also have a website which is simply www.Tumaini International .org. Tumaini International .org. There's quite a bit of information there. That's one way to contact with us. And then if you contact someone in our office, there will be whatever information you need. If you want to sponsor a child, there will be information on that. If you want to be involved in something else, we have a lot of opportunities and they can be shared at that point. But coming to the Feast of Booths will be a great opportunity to not just call some number, but actually interact with people and also share some of the services that we can offer there.
Thank you so much. Beyond 2025, what's the line? How does the partnership look? How can churches and ministries do individual support the Feast of Booths for September 21st? Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, CEO Stanley, even for agreeing to partner with us. One of the things that we are starting to do from 2026 is that we want to not move away from Machakos, but we want to diversify Feast of Booths. Then we want to touch other counties. And with your permission, sir, we want to carry Tumaini with us everywhere we go. We've been getting a lot of invitations. We were coming in the morning and someone was talking about Wingi. We were in Wote 2 weeks ago, and someone was calling us in Wote. Interestingly enough, we also have an invitation for Ghana. We have an invitation for Ghana because there are people that are observing what we are doing, and they can see this is what Christ wanted with us to people together, put His body together. So, beginning next year, we will still have the Machakos Feast of Booths meeting in September, but we want to do a meeting outside of Machakos County. So, actually, for this year, we are having people come from different counties to come and see what we are doing. as we prepare to go into their counties. That's where for the Feast of Booths 2025, we have boarding available. It's free for everyone that is coming outside of Machakos County. So from next year, we will be moving out of, not moving like literally like all gone, but we'll still retain the September meeting in Machakos, but we'll be doing other meetings in other counties. And like I said, with your permission, we would want to carry Tumaini with us as we go to other counties. When we go to Bote, that might actually be the first place we'll be landing to 2026. We'll do a 4-day meeting in Bote, the Feast of 4-day meeting in Bote at Turunga ground. It's a stadium right within Bote town. And they will also be doing other meetings. They may not be 10 meetings per se. We'll be hitting different counties, and we would want to carry Tumaini with us. That's how Tumaini has become to us and to the Feast of Booths. So beyond 2025 is other counties, by God's grace, other countries, and by God's grace, other continents with Tumaini. Thank you so much.
How can churches and ministries
all right. Now, for other churches, individuals, organizations, and companies, both private and public, here's how you can plug into the Feast of Booths. Our number one, I would say, budget item is hospitality, because, like I've said, we are bringing this year. Our target is to have more than 5,000 people, up from 3,000 people last year. And for these 5,000 people, most of the meetings where Jesus would have, it's recorded that he used to give people meals. So for Feast of Booths 2025, I don't know if this has been done elsewhere, we'll be giving lunch, we'll be giving food to everyone that will be coming. And that really is a budget. We also have boarding. People that are coming, we anticipate boarding more than 600 people. We've not done this before, and all those that will be boarding will be giving lunch, breakfast, lunch, and dinner to them. Also to that, also there's the issue of transporting them from the stadium. We have that local arrangement, how we can be able to transfer them from the stadium to where the boarding facilities are, and then in the morning buses will pick them from the boarding facilities to the stadium where the Feast of Booths is happening from the 14th to the 21st of September 2025. So for churches and individuals, your financial support is really, really needed. We have a till number. We have a till number for the Feast of Booths is 8246328. Those of us that use M-Pesa, it's buy goods and services 8246328. That's the till number that we are using, and we've been using. That's the number 8246328. And for any inquiries, you can dial in 0722 268 276 or 722 268 276. If that line is busy, you can also dial 0716 40 5540 0716 40 5540. Now, to the rest of the people, individuals, and you have your sacks of maize, we would really be glad and will appreciate a lot. You give us that maize, we'll be able to convert it into motokoi. That's an African word for a particular kind of food. It's a delicacy in this area where we are at. And we can also sift it and have flour. Then we can have ugali and the rest of the things. You have a cow, we will slaughter it and we'll be able to feed the people. We have people that have given us chicken, others have given us goats. Because I realized that when Jesus was doing his earthly ministry, he was not a farmer, he was not producing anything. He would pick from what people had and give it to the rest of the people. So you have beans, we'll be glad to receive them. You have all these cereals, we'll be glad to receive them. You can buy us cartons of long life milk. I will be able to feed the people. We are doing this for the very first time. Feeding 5,000 people during the day, and dinner for those that will be boarding, and that's how people can plug in.
All right, thank you so much, Reverend Mr. Stanley. That has been quite an engaging conversation, and I think to our viewers, we can really get to tell what the Feast of Booths is and what Tumaini is all about. So, as we come to the conclusion, what are your final remarks? Just a word of encouragement, or just something to culminate this conversation.
Okay, thank you so much. My final words is I see you at the Feast of Booths 2025, 14th of September to the 21st. We'll be at Kenyatta Stadium, right at the CBD of Machakos town. By God's grace, we have great servants of God that will be together with us this year. Bishop Dr. Makarioki, Archbishop Harrison Nganga, we have Rev. Julian Chula, and by God's grace, also for the first time in Machakos, Lady Bishop Kathy Kiuna, my good friend Bishop C.D. Atemo will also be with us, Apostle Michael Bambua, Rev. Michelle Mangeli, Pastor Gooks Moffat, and this time again for the very first time, Pastor Robert Burale will be ministering with us this year, and we are trusting God that we will have such an amazing time. Apostle Nick Musembi will also be ministering, and we also have by public demand Bishop Obed Wanjala. The first time I'm saying this, we were with him in a breakfast in Nairobi. He will be coming to join us for the Feast of Booths 2025, and we have ministering in music Psalmist Harry, Pastor Emmanuel Mule, and Mowo Musembi. So we're looking forward to seeing you there. Tumaini will be there, I'll be there, and the CEO will be there online. God bless you.
Mr. Stanley, final words.
Sure. First of all, I don't think it's coincidental. It's providential. You mentioned going to water and Mwingi.
Yes.
You want to bring Tumaini with you.
Yes.
Tumaini is already there in those two locations.
That's a blessing. That's a blessing. That's a blessing.
We have a church in Water.
Wow.
We have a church in Mwingi. And actually we are planting a second one in Mwingi, Megwani.
That's okay.
Welcome to those two.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. We appreciate it.
So God is already working ahead of all of us.
Amen.
And let me just add another word of welcome to everyone. If you are remotely interested, we want you to come and participate. I may not be there physically, but I'll attend online.
Yes, sir.
And I'm in support. My team will be there. And I'm just looking forward to seeing what the Lord will do. I look forward to hearing all those servants of the Lord. It should be a great time. What a vision that God has given you, Reverend Steve, to bring churches together for one mission only, and that is to share Christ and let the people know what Christ is doing so that they can join in his mission. That is a great thing to do. So thank you so much for the opportunity to be part of this.
Thank you, sir. Yes, we appreciate you so greatly.
God bless you.
Asante.
Thank you so much for sharing time with us. Thank you for having this conversation with us. It has been quite informative, quite engaging, and we leave all the information about Tumaini and the Feast of Booths, even in our video. And whoever did not catch, as they were being read, you can still refer to the video description box, and you'll get all that information there, the website, the contacts, both Tumaini and Feast of Booths. And I have been your host, Elijah. Thank you.